Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So if you do not know who Patricia Bright is, where have you been? She is an OG in this community. She's a beauty blogger, she's a lifestyle blogger, she's a fashion blogger, she's a mommy blogger, cute, adorable family. She's pregnant right now as we speak. Hopefully she's pregnant. She's still pregnant by the time I upload this video, but she was pregnant when I made it, all right? So if you do not know who she is, I will make sure to leave all of that in the comments description down below. But I feel like most of you already know who she is. And if you did not know, she just got a collab with Makeup Revolution. They gave her a full collection there, okay, face palettes, all that stuff. I don't have the full collection, but I have two of the palettes that came out in the collection. I'm gonna do two different looks with them. So if you guys wanna see more about it, then just stay tuned. Look, y'all, I gotta film my makeup, wash it off, and then do it again for the other palettes. So I drink some caffeine. Your girl might be a little extra hype in this video. So this is the first one. This is the Rich in Color palette. It's got a little Patricia Bright over here, and this is what it looks like on the inside. Colorful, y'all know, right up my alley there. And then the other one is this, ooh, don't drop this, is this Rich in Life. They're both called Rich in Life? Oh, Rich. The caffeine, y'all. The other one was Rich in Color. This one is Rich in Life. I just can't read. And this is what it looks like on the inside. Still up my alley. So I'm gonna use this one first. Both palettes retail for $25. Gotta love that when people collab with brands like BH, ELF, Makeup Revolution, you know it's gonna be affordable there. So let me go ahead and get started with that. Oh, perfect, they bend all the way back. So I'm gonna start out with this color right here called Pure Soul and just place that in here. I've used Makeup Revolution eyeshadows before. I think it was Sophie Does Nails, her collab. I believe they have good eyeshadows, so hopefully we should have no issues here. I also want to pick up that palette that they collabed with Tammy. She's like a, I guess, ambassador for Makeup Revolution, but if you look on their channel, they have certain influencers who they always use to collab with and promote their stuff. And I know they did a palette with her that's supposed to be like West Indian themed, so I want to pick that up too. Random things I'm just throwing out in this video because your girl has a whole bunch of caffeine in her. And then this green color right here called Risk Taker. Sounds like something's being delivered outside. And place that in my crease. Now this black shade called Stargirl, and place that out here and kind of in my crease. This blue shade Date Night as one of my lid colors. Y'all know you can tell a lot about a palette from its shimmer shades. Ooh, okay. Oh, did you even see that? And this green shade Extra AF as my first in the front lid shade. I might be wrong, but I think this is one of those you have to use your finger. Oh, maybe not. But from the texture of it, I think it might be one of those, like, it's probably best if you use your finger, which is what I would probably do here, although my finger can't fit in the pan. Well, if it would focus here, focus on the palette, thank you. I don't know if you guys can see the texture in the pan, the green one that I used on my lid, but it has that ColourPop Super Shock texture to it. And if you guys know about, was it Super Shock? Shadow Shock? The ColourPop, the pot shadows, it has that texture to it, and if you guys know about those, then you know that those are better off with your finger. So that's what I'm gonna continue to do. I'm going to quickly run through my base makeup, and yeah, that is pretty much it for this look. I just added that same maroon reddish color to my bottom lash line. I forgot to put on mascara, but that's okay because we gotta move on to the next one. So my thoughts on this palette, I'm all the way here for it. It's pigmented. I only have like a little bit of concealer as my base, no eye primer or anything like that. Didn't have any problems with any of the colors really showing up on my skin tone. It blended really well. I actually really like the fact that some of the shimmers have that ColourPop shock consistency to it, because I feel like that's one of the reasons why people like those eyeshadows so much, because they do work really well as far as pigment and stuff like that goes. You know, it's just if you don't like using your fingers, you can still use a brush. Like, I still used a brush, but I'm just saying you should probably use your fingers. You get a little better payoff there. But that is one of the reasons why people like it, and you know, because the ColourPop ones are affordable, and this is Makeup Revolution, so this is going to be affordable. You know, they've got something for I stick to my neutral, natural looks in there, but they've also got some stuff where, you know, I dabble in a little bit of color every now and then, so I really don't have any complaints about this eyeshadow palette. Now on to the second one. Low-key want to just wipe off just the eyeshadow, because I'm literally going to do the same exact base all over again. So if you see me come back and I've just removed the eyeshadow, like, we can work it out. Like, it's gonna work out, trust me. Okay, so just threw some setting powder on. We're just gonna move it right along there. Onto the second palette. We're gonna start out with this shade. This pink's poppin', and just start out right here. I'm gonna put this pink shade, Fruit Punch, right on top of that. Look, I love y'all, but your girl has been filming since October 31st, okay? She is getting older. She does not have the energy that she used to have, and I still have 4 days to go. So at this point, we're just struggling to make it to the end. And now this shade, Pillow Talk, this one, not the blue one. A little lower than the first pink shade, but so you can still see, the pink. And this purple shade, Reckless, deep in my crease. I always say, oh, purples are so not fun to blend out, and then I always use purple. And then this blue shade called Nobu. I have a vision in mind. I'm not sure if I've executed it so far, but I'm too far deep in, so we just gotta keep going with it and see what it gives us at this point. And just the same place that I put the purple. So here's the thing, I wanna use this, this pressed glitter red, but y'all already know how I feel about pressed glitters, and you know, I already did my base makeup, but I'm thinking, but again, it's kind of like YOLO at this point. I'm thinking, should I put a matte red down first? Let's do that. I'm actually not even sure if that was a red color, but again, we're this far deep, so we're just gonna go with it. I'm gonna place that down as my lid color. All right, let's see how this pressed, oh, wait a minute. Gotta work very slowly here, because I'm really not trying to have a whole bunch of fallout here, but wait a minute, okay. It's gonna take me a minute, y'all. Y'all, somehow the pressed glitter also has the same consistency as the ColourPop shock whatevers, so I'm not sure if that's why this is a pressed glitter that I am actually not mad at, and how, you know, it performed how it performed. But okay, I've never tried a pressed glitter that has that type of consistency. I feel like, you know, something's off. So let me try throwing in this blue here. At this point, again, we're just throwing in whatever. All right, I'm gonna place it down first. Okay, good. I was worried it wouldn't work that well over the pressed glitter. This has slowly become a, how can I fit everything in the palette into this look? So I'm sitting here trying to figure out if I can fit yellow into this. I added purple in the middle there. Are we done? Figured out how to fit it in. I added some of this Maybelline 370 Spice for me, and I think I'm gonna top it with a gloss. Okay, finally done with that second look there. Had me in the first half, but you know, that's why you don't give up, because if you keep going, you might end up with something that you at least consider decent, and that's where we are right now. Thoughts on the second palette, rich in color. I feel like it's pretty much the same as the first one, except it has the pressed glitters. However, like I mentioned, the pressed glitters are like the pressed shimmers in the other palette, where they have that ColourPop consistency to them, which is probably why they're a pressed glitter that I wouldn't mind breaking out if I needed a pressed glitter. I feel like I break out pressed glitter maybe like 2 or 3 times a year. I'm not the biggest fan of them. For, you know, if you've tried pressed glitters, you probably know why. But you know, these could be the type that change your mind there if you're not really feeling pressed glitters, or you shy away from them because of how other ones work. Again, I've never tried glitters that worked like that. That was cool to me. They were pigmented, they stuck on my face. I didn't start getting fallout until I started blending like matte shadows or shimmers with it. So if you're doing like a cut crease or something like that and you're using pressed glitter, like I don't think you'll have any issue there with fallouts. I do have some on my face now, and I already did my makeup, and it's not that deep to me at this point to worry about getting it off, so it is what it is there. But again, you could also just do your eyeshadow before you do the rest of your face and clean off your face before you move on to your base. But other than that, again, I like the mattes, I like the shimmers, I like the pressed glitters in this. That's, you really hear me saying that there. It makes me wonder though, since it is kind of like the ColourPop ones, if you have to treat it like the ColourPop shadows, where, you know, you gotta really tighten the lid so that it doesn't dry out. So I'm wondering, like, do you really need to, well, how hard can you shut a lid? But y'all know what I mean here. Like, it's probably not the best thing that I have it all out in the open like this. Like, that's the only thing I would think about here. But other than that, you know, I feel like there's nothing else left for me to say on this palette. Again, didn't get to try the full collection, but I'm certainly here for the parts of it that I did get to try. I'll definitely be adding this to my, you know, reach for, grab for eyeshadow palettes moving forward. All right, Patricia, I see what you done did there. All right, gave us cute little collab at the end of the year. I'm sure the rest of it is just as good, because usually Makeup Revolution has good products. I don't recall coming across that many that aren't good. So I'll probably check those out in the future, because I'm pretty sure like there's a bronzer in there as well. And again, affordable. So yeah, that is pretty much it. Again, congratulations to Patricia Bright. I hope seeing me test out, you know, this part of the collab has helped. If any of you are thinking of checking it out for yourself, wanting to see what it looked like on, you know, my skin tone or anything like that. And yeah, that is pretty much it. So make sure to thumbs up, comment, subscribe down below. Thank you all for watching. I will see you in the next one.